Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. It's the Portland Trailblazers and the Toronto Raptors. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball.
Get on down.
Here's Lillard. Into the lane. And the dunk by Lillard.
And what a burst from Damian Lillard that time, just seeing that gap and getting ahead of the defense. Kind of cool to see that Damian Lillard in the offseason continuing with that boxing regimen, something that he grew up with and keeps him in great condition.
Pass to Nurkic. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up.
Yeah, Lillard seeking out his teammates, just trying to get it to the right guy. He was uncovered.
And here's Birch, defended by Nurkic. Here's Lillard. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
Everything right except the finish. You have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Van Vliet. He can't hit that time. And it's Portland the other way. And that boxing training for Lillard, something he said has really helped him on the court.
And I think the biggest thing, B.A., he talks about is that shoulder strength. And if you get a look at Damian Lillard when he stops and shoots free throws, you'll see that kind of buildup.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 5. The 3 is up. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Well, he's knocking down most everything, guys. 3 of 4 here.
McCollum with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. From the arc. Lillard can't get it to go. Siakam outside. To stop the run. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Double team on Lillard. Outside Covington. Pass to McCollum. Lillard outside. Lillard can't get that one to fall. Left side, Anunoby. Van Vliet with it. Nurkic picks him up. Siakam left side. Outside Anunoby. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. Another season underway for the NBA. Grant, was there an opening night that sticks out in your mind?
Well, for me, rookie year, opening night is always special. Came out the gates 25, 10, and 5. Of course, 2004 was special, too, after not playing the entire previous year.
And the basket by Birch.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Nurkic. Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Substitution.
A minute 42 left in the first. 6 to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Powell. Oh, rejected by Boucher. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher.
Portland ball.
And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Toronto ball.
1:33 left in the first quarter of the game. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Boucher. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Portland calls timeout.
With the timeout. All right. You'll be coming on the board. Come on and get loud for your Northside crew.
And the Raptors Trailblazers making a change here.
Side two.
We've got 1:13 left in the first. Pass to Covington. There's the three. Rebound by Van Vliet.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Now Lillard. McCollum outside. Here's Covington. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum.
Stepping in just a little bit closer, but keeping the D honest as Covington knocks down a mid-range.
Here's Anunoby. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lillard outside. Pass to Covington. 16 feet out.
Robert Covington.
And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Damian Lillard.
Covington must prefer that. He gets a great rhythm on the catch and shoot.
Here's Siakam. Achua with it. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Nurkic. That's his first personal foul.
And he can't get the first one.
First team foul. At the line for Toronto.
And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc.
Damian
Drops in the
Lillard
three.
For three.
Lillard's got 11 points.
You just can't give Lillard an inch out there. He's going to shoot that one incredibly fast.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
So they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Hard to think of a player who's transformed more than Van Vliet. Undrafted, spent some time in the G League. Now he's a primary catalyst for his team.
Fred Van Vliet. That's his
A
first
true
personal
all-around
foul.
talent. Van Vliet gives you the big things and all the little things as well, Grant.
Well, you talk about the points, the assists, but look at the rebounding and the steals and the charges he takes. I mean, he's a glue guy and a star.
Now here's Anunoby. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Zeller. Now Covington. And here's Lillard. 11 points in the game. And the jam by Covington.
Those feel so good. Covington up there for a slam dunk.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Birch. Oh, it's stolen by Zeller. On the break. Here's Lillard.
Raptors foul.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Lillard just plays with a flat-out edge. Dangerous as a player. He knows how to draw contact inside.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Chris Boucher.
And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That's his first foul. And Toronto calls time here.
Lillard continuing on that track to build that legacy in Portland and try to bring a championship there.
Ladies and gentlemen, your north side crew. Substitution for your...
Here are the Blazers with the ball. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. And talking about legacy, Lillard noted that Gary Payton, another Oakland legend, may have won a title in Miami, but everyone remembers him playing in Seattle.
The Sonics were a powerhouse with GP. I played 4 seasons with them, and so I got to hear the mouth up close. Lillard knocked out the Thunder in 2019, and he even said that was for Seattle men. So showing love to the PNW, that's the Pacific Northwest.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Here's Barnes. To the middle. Here's Siakam.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Thank you. Scotty Barnes.
Lillard outside. The floater. And it's good on the layup. Lillard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 15. Pass to Zeller. Pulls up on the wing. They get it back. Here's Powell. Launches a 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
And Toronto calls time here. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
They need to rethink their approach defensively. He's shown no signs of stopping.
Van Vliet with it. He's got 5. Takes it inside. Blocked.
More of this from Larry Nance Jr. rising up and tossing that one away.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Now here's Powell. Here's McCollum. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play. Contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
The coaches always talk to defenders about good active hands. They've had that as well.
Pass to Powell. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Powell's got 6 points in the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And finished off by Boucher.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. For 3, here's Lillard. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Siakam, no good.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Nurkic throws it down.
And Nurkic around there, big and right on top of the cylinder.
Here's Trent, and he dunks it down.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
At the line.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Hard to find another guy in the NBA like Lillard who has that special ability to see the game at a high level, communicate to his teammates, and take over when he needs to.
Robert Covington.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Now Dragic. Inside. Siakam. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. On Robert Covington.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket. And dominating at a mid-major university. Some scouts question Siakam's level of competition during the 2016 draft process, especially since his numbers were so good. Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
For 3, here's Lillard. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. A difficult situation for Toronto. And the basket by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 9. Also affecting Siakam's draft stock, huh? He was 3 or 4 years older than many of his peers.
Well, what's interesting is that player evaluation has become such a science. But sometimes the variables can lead you astray, and you have to go by the eye test. Siakam was in that cohort. This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Here's Nurkic. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Count the basket.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's Lillard. Following the bucket by the Raptors. Sends it home from 3-point land.
For 3.
7 points in the game.
Just so good off the pass. McCollum set up and ready at all times.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Robert Covington.
And the Raptors making a change here.
An incredibly improved player. Pascal Siakam scored just 4 points a game as a rookie, then 7 in his second year. But Siakam worked hard, becoming an all-star in year 4, almost scoring 23 per game.
Covington, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And so here's Portland. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to McCollum. Fires the 3. Here's Nurkic. Here's Lillard. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Kim Birch. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
1 shot.
Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Back to Anunoby. No good there. Oh, great D that time from Powell. To the paint. And the jam by Covington.
The assist.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Nurkic. Out to Lillard. 4 on the clock.
Nurkic.
And Nurkic throws it down.
Yeah, when Nurkic goes across the lane, they're hard to get him out of the way, and he collects the offensive rebound.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Covington. A clear look from McCollum.
CJ McCollum.
Another one falls for Portland.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Yusuf.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Let's see who's about it.
Toronto calls timeout.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Now here's Dragic. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Now, some guys have a hard time finding their teammates in those possessions. Dragic is always looking to dish to get it to the open man.
Pass to Simons. Boucher with a double team. Here's Snell. Shot clock at 5. And here's Simons outside.
Simons.
Connects from downtown. Simons got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Boucher with it. Picked up by Powell. Now Dragic. From 11 feet away. Rebounded by Nurkic. It's Powell, high post. 6 points for him. Back to Covington. Pass to Nurkic. On the wing, Snell. For 3, Covington. And that's not gonna go. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Well, granted, it seems like each year play in the NBA becomes a little more wide open and a little less physical.
Yeah, it's definitely changed, BA, what you look for in a player today. Now, if you're overly aggressive, you always will be in foul trouble and of little use to your team. So being able to control your aggression is how you survive in today's game.
3 points.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Boucher. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
They're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Robert Covington.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Flynn. The 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Achua with the dunk.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
That's it.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
What a tremendous showing from three-point land all through this game, guys.
3.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to Little. Here's McLemore. Three-pointer, no good. And the top pick in this year's draft, Cade Cunningham. Grant, I heard some insiders compare you to him. You like those comparisons?
Well, he's 6'8" with skill, sees the floor, I think approaches the game the right way. Maybe not the leaper I was, but tremendously talented, and I'm so eager to see how he develops. He's got a bright future in front of him. When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
From outside the arc. Snell shot is off. Here's Barnes. And a strong finish with two hands.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
It's stolen by Barnes. Pushing it up now. And the basket by Van Vliet.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Timeout called, the Blazers.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Lillard. The three is up. McCollum's shot is off. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. For three, Dragic. Portland grabs the miss. For three, here's Lillard. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now here's Powell. He's still feeling it. And it's Portland with another.
And this is one of those nights where you throw out the cliche. You can only hope to contain him. Lillard on one tonight.
Down low. Birch. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Trailblazers.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Damian Lillard.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
Now here's Anunoby. Up top, Siakam. And Nurkic with the block.
Nurkic seeing an opportunity there to make the impact defensively with the block.
59 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Barnes. Oh, Covington with a block. McCollum right side. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
I love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Second team foul.
And that one misses.
At the line.
He's off on the second. Now Portland with it. Lillard outside. McCollum on the wing. Back to Covington. Pass to Lillard. Clock at 6. From deep. Covington no good. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Flynn. Fires the three. Some solid defense from Lillard. For three, McCollum. Yes.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
So no problem for Portland as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory.
I was wrong.